Like, what was your reaction and everything to the change of quarterback?
You know, that's a decision that the coaches made, and as a player, stick behind what the coaches made, and we're behind Sean. We expect him to play well.
You get to go get Sean in practice a lot as a passer. What kind of quarterback is he?
Um, I think Sean is a very decisive quarterback. He goes with what he sees, and I expect him to play well. He's going to do really well.
You went through this at Michigan, when we were switching up quarterbacks. How did it manifest itself there in terms of how players reacted to when changes were made?
Anytime a change like that is made, I think the person who is ever in the second spot has earned that. So, as a player, especially a defensive player, you can just do nothing but support the decision, and we're behind them.
Blake, you guys gave up a lot of rushing yards the other day. Fournette obviously had some highlight runs against you guys. I mean, when you walk away from that game, how do you feel just about the defense in general? How can you manage to have a positive feeling about it?
Well, you had to be very critical. We didn't play well at all. But we do have film. We watch the film and put that behind us, and we know what we have to do to get better. So that's what we're focused on is moving forward. But it was very disappointing, just the amount of yards that we did give up. But it's in the past, and we're just trying to move forward now.
How do you kind of handle the last 48 hours of seeing that play, in particular with you, shown so many times on television?
It is what it is. It's part of the game. I'm a football player. It happens. Obviously didn't go my way, but can't let that play beat me for the rest of the season. So, like I said, we're moving forward. I'm moving forward. That's all I have to say about that.
I mean, what could you have done differently there? Because he was kind of had a full head of steam by the time he got to where you were.
I maybe could have ran through. Kept my feet going. Maybe went a little lower, but it is what it is. Looking back, you always have answers, but.
How confident are you guys when you have to try and slow down Prescott? And he's obviously a very mobile quarterback. You guys have struggled with mobile quarterbacks, struggled with Fournette. Just how confident are you with this challenge this week?
Well, we got to have a great week of practice. We got to get back to our fundamentals and technique. This will be a great challenge, and we're up for it.
Blake, are you surprised how the defense has played through 3 games? I mean, did you come here expecting, maybe not that you guys are going to be shut down immediately, but that you would be playing better than what you have?
Like I said, those 3 games are behind us. You do have some information, some glaring things on film that we have to get fixed. But to say that I expected one thing and that we're not playing up to expectations, I don't think that's true. I do think we have to get better, absolutely. But I wouldn't say I'm in any way disappointed in how we've played. We do have to get better, and we've kind of been exposed in some areas, but we're working on that. We're going to get better.
What's the most glaring problem?
That's probably a better question for the coaches. Only thing I do is worry about me, and that's where my focus is.
How's Byron Coward been coming along, and do you think he'll get more involved now that obviously Lawson's out for a little while?
Absolutely. I mean, somebody goes down, somebody has to step up. So I think Byron Coward has done a pretty good job of preparation and things like that, and he's got some significant playing time. So we'll see what he does. The opportunity's there.
What does the loss to Carl mean to this defense?
Obviously, it's a big loss. Carl's a good player, but that just means somebody else has to step up. Somebody else has to fill that role.
Blake, what were your expectations for what this defense could be when you joined this program?
That's an interesting question for me because coming in, don't really know a lot of guys, haven't really seen a lot of film. Past couple years hasn't been the best, so I wouldn't really know how to answer that. But we do expect to win. But right now we're just focused on getting better. So I wouldn't know how to answer that question because I wasn't around past couple years.
And going off of that, obviously you weren't around the past couple of years, but Coach Malzahn keeps reiterating 2013 and that this is the same exact field. Do you feel like that's being used as motivation in the locker room? And do you feel like it is motivating players to know that there is still a chance to step up and go all the way?
Well, absolutely. You know, you can't worry about what happens in week 3. You just got to worry about the next week, you know, and getting better every week. You know, that's what that 2013 team did, and they ended up where they wanted to be. I obviously didn't finish that way, but, you know, that's what that 2013 team did, and that's what Coach Malzahn is pushing us to do.
The second half of that game the other day, I don't mean to bring it up again, but it's really our one chance to talk to you. The guys on TV were saying you guys are kind of powering down as a defense. You were backing away from the challenge. Did you sense that on the field?
Absolutely not. Not at all.
You were out there still fighting. You felt like all the guys around you were still trying to engage Fournette and take him out?
Absolutely.
Blake, on the play specifically we referenced, I mean, do you kind of personally view it as kind of like the way guys who get dunked on, they're like, well, you know what, at least I still made an effort. I mean, people can say what they want to about me, but, you know, that's going to happen because that's just the way sports are.
Absolutely. I mean, like I said, I did what I could on the play. Looking back, I probably could have done some things differently. But, you know, in the heat of the moment, that's how it happened, and that's how it went down. And it's part of football. It's part of the game. Get up and play the next play.
How bad does this defense want to show that it can be a physical group after what happened this past weekend?
Extremely. And this is really where you see what type of leadership you have on the defense, what type of leadership you have on the team, and you know, how we're going to bounce back. So this game is as important as any game this season just because of what happened last week.
I don't know how much you've seen of Mississippi State yet, but is Darunya Wilson a big guy? Is it kind of a tough matchup for you guys?
Absolutely, he's a big guy. Like I said, it'll be a great challenge, and we're up for the challenge. We're just worried about us and getting better right now.